I forgot where I was, so I had to start over again. I was talking about television. This is Dr. Bankhead of the Struggle in Thinking Out Loud. And I was talking about television. And I meant to continue going into the commercials. People talk about the commercials. Oh, did you see what he did with her? Another he and her thing again. And I'm like, no, where was this? And they're like, oh, you don't watch TV. That's right, I forgot. And then people ask me why I don't watch television. And then I explain to them why I don't watch the television, how it started, and how now I don't care to watch television because it's like a mind bender. It's like a brainwasher. And it's like a time waster. I know that my background was one of poverty. I was raised on the black side of town. You know, where there's redlining sometimes on the other side of the tracks. hmm And my family was not well to do. My family was barely middle class. I don't even think we were middle class, honestly. But we managed. There were just three of us. Both of my parents were working, and we managed. Uh, Yet there was the blueprint life. I was told to believe that higher education would afford me better pay, and you want to go to college. And since you're an only child and you don't have any brothers and sisters, you're not guaranteed to get married. You have to be able to support yourself, and you can do that better if you have education, because education is really important. Well, I'm here to tell you that there's a whole nother story behind education, public education, why it's being offered freely to you. Yeah. The systems of this world, I believe the Bible refers to them as the systems of this world, all of them are corrupt. But that's another opinion for another video. This one is on television. So when they say that television brainwashes you, I'm observing and I'm saying to myself, there's a lot of scientific fact behind that. Yeah, Fauci, scientific information. But, there's the pixels that are on the television, and some of them are rapid, and it affects the REM, rapid eye movement, such that they've had programs that they've got warnings on that if you have certain conditions like epilepsy, you should not watch them because it will trigger an attack. Those same REMs are affecting everyone. What's going on in the television, they have subliminals, even though they deny that too, but you can't see them. They're like no seeums. You don't see them. Uh, but subconsciously, they're being registered in your mind. And you know how you can sing a little song that you hated on the radio, but you heard it so much you find yourself singing it? That's because it's gone into your subconscious. So you're listening to stuff on the television, it's background noise, it's going into your subconscious and it's affecting how you think. Your subconscious is how you drive to work every day, and you're not really paying attention to where you're driving because you go there every day. A lot of it is just knee jerk reaction because your subconscious is taken over. And they put some of the most ridiculous stuff on the news early in the morning and late at night when you're not mentally focused, your mind is more relaxed or not fully awake yet. and it's easier to get into your subconscious. So they're telling you some stuff that's pure foolishness. I've heard some. I wish I could recollect the one I heard that I knew was purely foolish when I heard it. I think it had something to do with diet. I think it said something about it wasn't healthy to eat fresh fruit. Anyway, you have to pay attention to what's going on. You really do. You owe it to yourself. These things are disempowering. When you're watching television, you are not being paid. The people that are acting on the television are being paid for you watching, because you're invariably seeing commercials and you're going to buy the stuff because the commercials, well, they used to pay for the television. Now you're paying for that and they're getting the commercial money too. Two for one. Yes, indeed. But while you're watching television, what are you accomplishing? Now, if you're knitting or you're crocheting or you're doing needlepoint, okay, I'll give you that. Perhaps you're accomplishing something. But if you're just sitting there like a bump on a log, watching the television while you eat your chips, your pretzels, your what is it, pickles, your drink your soda, eat your pizza, your fried chicken, while you're doing all that, you're maybe gaining a little weight or maybe tending toward uh, diabetes, or maybe you need to vegetate because you had a very stressful job and a very stressful day. But what are you going to accomplish in the long run? Just knowledge of what they have on the television. You can maybe win a trivia contest. Yeah. But if you had a dream, if you ever had a dream of something you wanted to accomplish, you could be working on that dream instead of watching the television. And then you would feel so much better about yourself. That's just something that I thought. It's an interesting point of view. Again, you never have to agree with me. That's my point of view. And I share my point of view in the hopes that it will stir up some ideas in your mind, some ideas you maybe have never thought of before. This is Dr. Bankhead at the Struggle in Thinking Out Loud. It's great to see you, and I hope to see you again. I am grateful, for I am fully great. Have a great evening.